Hello, hello, beautiful souls. This is Miss Empress Joshette. Hello, spirit medium, tarot reader, voodoo priestess, and spiritual advisor. I'm going to do a general read for my air signs. Hey, air. And that's for Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Hey, Aquarius. All right, so we're just going to do a general read. Remember, you want to take what resonates with you. If it doesn't resonate with you, simply toss it out. Remember, if it's not your story, it is someone's. Now, if you would like a personal reading, okay, you may book me under empressjoshette.com on my website. I am also on Groupon under the Empress Joshette, or you may just go ahead and contact me directly through the Empress Joshette on Instagram or Facebook. All right. Okay, air. So let's see what Spirit has for us. What it would like us to know, Spirit? What would you like us to know, Spirit? What would you like? Hey, all right. Let's see where we're going. Okay. All right. Okay. All right, so it looks like we may have went through some things. There maybe have been some things discovered. This is someone that, there's someone paying two sides of the fence, telling one person one thing, telling another person something else. Some things may have been discovered. You may have many options around you, or someone around you had many options that to choose from, and deciding to go ahead and take a choice, or maybe cutting some options out, cutting people out, cutting additional people. This does mean family, friends, whichever is not healthy, but also other people that possibly might be trying to get in on your relationship. I do see you in your Two of Cups, ain't baby? I'm in my happy place. You're definitely in your happy place as far as for your significant other. You guys may have just connected again, kind of reconnected, restarted your fire to where you're coming together, maybe realizing and actually working together now. Something may have happened in order to push this into its way, but there's definitely a decision that had to be made, and a decision was made, and now we're sitting in this. So let's try to keep this energy, because y'all got the Two of Cups. You know that I love that card. I love the Two of Cups. It's a love card. All right, so elevation. So now you're going to come together as two and build. Okay, so remember to continue to cut out things that are not good for you. See them for how far or close. Like as soon as somebody gets around, you're just like, I smell bullshit. Yep, keeping my space safe. You want to make sure you keep your space and your family and your unit safe from outside energies that don't have much to do. I see you focusing on your money. You are also holding on really tightly to your money, air. You don't need to. Things are going to flow for you. When you hold on tight to your money and you worry about it, it's like you get less. We need to be free flowing. It's free, so that, money is meant to be spent. So spend it and you will get it back. Also, because, you're working, you're doing the steps that you need to, in order to get there, but you're holding on too tight. You're holding on too tight. You're too worried about money. You're too worried about holding on to where you're like, it's leaving you stuck. Okay. So it's okay. Just know that money is going to flow to you. Okay. Remember, what we give out, we receive back. All right. All right. That's why I say, like, doing a little volunteer work. And if not, it is getting cold. So what you can do is, if maybe you have some old clothes, or like coats and things, keep that in the trunk of your car. And if you happen to pass by, someone at 7-Eleven or on the side of the road and it's pretty cold, you can address that immediate need and feed that into karma, as well. So, what you give is what you get back. So I always say, give lovingly, and, the universe takes care of you as you take care of its people. Okay. All right. Now I do see a tower moment. So there was something that did happen, that kind of caused things to come crashing down. I see this tower moment. Okay. So something did come down, and that's okay. Remember, with endings, there's always a great beginning. So when you have chaos and it feels like things have definitely fell apart, just know that, okay, so I must be getting ready to go to another level or go on higher ground, or I'm about to get ready for the next, elevation, because my world just went to shit. Trust me. I gets it, air. Shit. Sometimes I be feeling like no air, no air. Whoo. Breathe. So you're doing good, okay? Now I also see, as far as children, as emotional fulfillment, and being able to handle that, and as well as your children being okay. Maybe there's a concern about a child. That child will be okay. You will get the stability and emotional stability that you need. Their cup will be filled. So that's something, if you were worried, not to be worried about. All right. Now, Yeah, Nine of Cups. Okay. So we're almost to wish fulfillment. We want to make sure that we're staying in our Two of Cups, so we don't want to go anywhere outside of that. Look, focus on anywhere outside of that, because what we don't want is we don't fall into his trap. And I get this. This is somebody who acts single. There's someone who's single on the outside. And then when they come back home, then they're family. So make sure that you are guiding your relationship the way you want, creating healthy boundaries. Or if that's fine with you, that's fine with you. But, you know, yeah, this is someone who's acting single on the outside. They're here, and this may have came out. You know, this is someone who's definitely, you know, they're here. When they're with the family, they're with the family. When they buy themselves, when they buy themselves, they're single. Okay? All right. Now, remember that you can always manifest everything that you want, anything you want. You have that divine connection as well. You have the capability. You're also very knowledgeable. Maybe you want to study more in order to further your education on something. Or remember, it's not always school that gets you the knowledge. Just you have definite control as well. Go read a book, go research. Ask some questions, get around some people that are in that world for you of something you'd like to delve in. And, you know, there's always something. There's free workshops and things, but definitely remember you have that power to manifest. I think you've been doing this all along. You know, something, you did have to cut some things out. And I feel like you've had to start over with something as well. Like you see, there's that flower in her hand and she's being very delicate, but she also has her sword on guard because she's may have had to defeat some things and cut some things out. And now she's sitting in basically you're like rebirthing something. Man, we're rebirthing, and something will grow from this as long as we're treating it with love. Okay. Now you are going to have to create the crown that you deserve. I do feel like someone, you know, there's been some shit you've gone through. You may have two girls looking up to you. This could be a teenager or a younger child, or if you have two girls, as an adult, you have some people looking at you. This could be your daughter. This could be your granddaughter. You know, you've been dealt a shitty hand, and honestly, I don't think someone around you has been treating you at the best. But I think this is changing. This is changing for you here. So you know, it is up to you to treat yourself of value of what you want to be seen as. You are in control of how others treat you and what they do. Yeah, because somebody's been treating you like sugar, like salt, and you deserve sugar. Someone has been treating you the way that you're supposed to be treated. You haven't. There's been disrespect. You haven't been treated deserving at all, and you had to take back control and paint the sun back in your sky. Like you had to do that. You had to paint it back for you and then what do you get? Sundress. Do it for you. We're not doing it for nobody else. You're not doing it for your friends. You're not doing it for your family. You're not doing it for your partner. You need to do it for you. If you're doing it for your partner, because you got too much betrayal shit going on, real shit, Air. You got a lot of shit going on. So remember, you're doing this for you. You got to paint this. You got to keep going. Life is only what you make it. You can't count on nobody else, because there is someone definitely that was just, I mean, this is an ugly ass energy. There's just a lot going on. Like, you know, they didn't treat you well. They didn't talk well. They didn't treat you well, but something did change, and it is. And this also pushed you into you treating yourself differently, and you were forced to have to make things work and paint that sun back in. All right, Air. Air, I need you to focus. Some things are going to come out, Air. I need you to focus. You're going to be all right. All right? All right, because you still got your Two of Cups. Got your Two of Cups. Your children will be okay. We might be going through things. Shit done fell apart, but you're still doing good. All right, Air? So that's all for that I have for you today. Until next time. Toodles.